Welcome to the channel. Today's video features biscuit ready peppered white gravy prepared in the Dash Mini Pie Maker. Quick, easy, and delicious. Let's get started. This is a Larry Under Pressure production. And now, here's Larry.
Hi y'all. How often do you have a biscuit or something you'd like a little bit of gravy on, but you don't want to drag out the heavy artillery and fix a whole pot of gravy that you're going to throw away about 3/4 of it and take 20 or 30 minutes fixing it, even the kind that you take out of a package and mix with milk or water on the stove. Here's a take that I found that's extremely easy, extremely quick, and real good. So we're going to try it. Now, I'm making it with 2 teaspoons of butter and 2 teaspoons of all-purpose flour. You can make it with 1 and 1 if you just need a little bit for like 1 biscuit. So let's give it a try and I'll show you how it's done. We're making it in the Dash Mini Pie Maker, which I use for a whole lot of things. It's an extremely versatile and very inexpensive appliance. It's available through an Amazon link at the bottom of this screen, so take a look. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of butter in the device. You can use butter, you can use bacon grease, you can use oil. I probably wouldn't use olive oil, but you can use all vegetable oil or corn oil or canola oil. Let's get the butter melted, and then we're going to put the flour in. And for those of you who are from the South, what we're actually going to do is make a roux. It's just that simple. We're going to put in 2 teaspoons of flour. If we had put in 1 teaspoon of butter, we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of flour. So let's put the flour, and we're going to stir that. By the way, the Dash device was preheated. I preheated it until the light went off. Let's mix that up and get a roux. We're going to mix it until it browns just slightly. And amazingly enough, we're almost done. This is incredible. I'm so glad to have found this recipe. How many times do you have a biscuit, whether it's a leftover biscuit or a new one you fixed or a refrigerated biscuit that you've made that you'd like a little bit of homemade pepper gravy on? Here's the solution. All right, let's mix that up. I'm going to keep mixing that until it turns just a little bit brown, and I'll be right back and we'll finish it up. I've probably been stirring this roux for about 2 minutes. Don't let my use of the term roux make you think this is Cajun, because it really isn't. It's a roux in that it's fat and flour that are cooked together. Now the next thing we need to do is add some milk. And I don't have a specific amount we're going to add because some people like the gravy a little bit thicker, some like it a little bit thinner. We're going to start with like that. And as it cooks down a little bit, it's going to thicken because of the roux. There it goes. Look at that. It's getting real thick now. So we need some more milk. We're going to keep stirring. You don't want to leave it alone because it will scorch. Make sure that you're using a device to stir this that is silicone or some other non-stick type of device so it doesn't score your dash. Takes quite a bit of milk, as you can see, to get to the right consistency. There we go. It's just about to get right now. Smells good too. I'm using whole milk. You could use skim milk or anything that you like. You could probably even use something like almond milk. I prefer real traditional flavor to gravy though. The size of the mini pie maker is just about perfect for this amount of gravy. It's ready. So the next and last thing I want to do is add salt and pepper. And those of you who watch me very often know that my very favorite go-to is the Pit Beast Coarse AF. I'll leave it to you what the AF stands for. Salt and pepper. I'm going to pour some of that in there. This is pepper gravy, so it's important to have some coarse ground pepper in there. At least to me it is. Look how good. I'm going to unplug the dash and then we'll dish it up. This is one of the biscuits I fixed in the video yesterday to show you how to make Southern style biscuits in this same device. So I had it left over and we're going to use it. Let's dish that up. Let's put some of this pepper gravy on each side of the biscuit. There's enough of it with this recipe, the way I fixed it this time, that you could do a couple biscuits. So there's enough for two, and it really turned out good. Look at that. Couldn't be much prettier. Let me zoom in on it and get you a better picture. There you go. Pepper gravy on a biscuit. It took all of, 5 minutes to fix? Didn't take long. If this isn't enough, you can make a second batch in another 5 minutes. So in about 10 minutes, you could have enough to cover 4 biscuits and have a great breakfast. Thank you for visiting the channel. Below you'll find a recipe written out so you can highlight, copy, paste, and print, and also links to Amazon for many of the items that we use on the channel. Thank you for visiting. If you're a returning subscriber, you know we love you, and we're always glad to have you. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and click the little bell so that every time we post new videos, you'll know and you'll be able to watch those. We've enjoyed having you. Hope you've enjoyed it too, and we'll see you on the next video.
Thanks for being with us for this video. A complete recipe is printed below. Also, we have included Amazon purchase links for many of the items Larry uses on the channel. Please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed the video. Take care, and we will see you soon on another Larry Under Pressure video.